Hello, 6th grade math students. This is Chapter 6.2, Fractions, Decimals, and Percents. In this lesson, we'll learn to write more equivalent fractions, decimals, and percents, as we began to do in Chapter 6.1. Let's get started. For a quick review, how would you express 7/20ths as a percent? Correct. You would multiply both the numerator and denominator by 5, so that your denominator becomes 100. Your numerator becomes 35. Then you rewrite as 35% or per 100. Let's try another one as a quick review. How would you express 69% as a fraction? Well, 69% means 69 per 100. So it simply becomes 69 over 100. Now let's move on. What happens if you need to find the percent of a fraction such as 2/3? Not all denominators of fractions are factors or multiples of 100, so you're going to need to find another way to find equivalent percents. So how would we express 2/3 as a percent? First, we would multiply our fraction by 100%. Giving us 200 over 3%. Then we would convert this improper fraction into a mixed number. 3 goes into 200 66 times, with a remainder of 2, to give us 66 2/3%. Believe it or not, we're already to practice problems. Express each of these fractions or mixed numbers as a percent. Press pause while you work, and there'll be a new idea when you're finished. Now let's work with expressing decimals as percents. Let's express 7/100ths as percents. There are two different methods we can use to convert 0.07 to a percent. The first is to place 7 over 100, because we have 7/100ths, which can be rewritten as 7/100ths. Percent means per 100, so 7% is our answer. Method 2 works like this: 0.07 times 100% equals 7%. This works because when we multiply 0.07 by 100, we move our decimal place 2 places to the right, making this a 7. 2 places for the 2 zeros, giving us 7% as our final answer. Here's some more practice for you. Please express each of these decimals as a percent. You can use either method, multiplying by the fraction or multiplying by the percent, to get your final percent answer. Press pause while you work. We do have one more idea in this chapter. Let's close out Chapter 6.2 by expressing percents as fractions. Let's express 33 1/3% as a fraction in its simplest form. First, we'll begin by converting 33 1/3 to an improper fraction. 33 times 3 is 99 plus 1 gives us 100 over 3%. Now we need to divide by 100 to express the percent as a fraction. So, in other words, multiply by 1 over 100. That gives us 100 over 300, or 1 over 3. So 33 1/3 as a fraction is 1/3. Let's try another. Now let's express 40.2% as a fraction. First, we'll express the decimal as a fraction. That would be 40.2 over 100, because percent means per 100, right? Now we want to get rid of that decimal. We don't want a decimal in our fraction. So we need to multiply both the numerator and denominator by 10 to make our numerator a whole number. That gives us 402 over 1,000. Now we simplify. Each is divisible by 2, giving us a simplified fraction of 201 over 500. There we go. And here are the final 2 practice problems for Chapter 6.2. Please express each percent as a fraction in simplest form. Tomorrow when I see you, we'll work more on expressing fractions and mixed numbers as percents, decimals as percents, and expressing percents as fractions or decimals. See you then.